Every year, I ask the same question. How are orange walks still allowed in modern Scotland? We're constantly told that Scotland is a nation of equality, a nation of inclusion, a nation that has zero tolerance for hate. So why is it that year after year, one community is expected to accept something that so many Catholics see as deeply offensive? Imagine, for 1 second, if any other religious community had to stand and watch thousands of people march through their streets while songs associated with hatred towards them were being sung. Would the government call it tradition? Would the police simply wave it through? Would the media tell them to just get over it? I don't believe they would. So, why is it different when it's Catholics? As a Celtic supporter, I've grown up being told that raising these questions somehow makes you the problem. It doesn't. Because this isn't about football, it's about equality, it's about consistency, and it's about asking why one set of standards seems to apply to everyone else, except when Catholics are involved. And let's talk about the songs, because people always try to pretend they don't exist. Songs like Up to Our Knees in Fenian Blood, or The Famine is Over, Why Don't You Go Home? These aren't songs about unity, they're not songs about bringing communities together. To many Catholics and people of Irish heritage, they're seen as deeply sectarian and offensive. Imagine those kinds of lyrics being directed at almost any other religious or ethnic community. There would be outrage. Politicians would be lining up to condemn it. There would be calls for action. So why are Catholics expected to simply accept it? Why is this treated differently? No one is saying people shouldn't have freedom of religion. No one is saying people can't celebrate their heritage. But when traditions repeatedly leave communities feeling intimidated, divided, or targeted, surely it's time to ask whether those traditions still belong in a modern Scotland. If Scotland is serious about tackling hate, then it has to tackle all hate, not just the hate that's politically convenient. As Celtic supporters, we support a club founded to help some of the poorest immigrants in Glasgow, a club built on charity, a club built on community, a club whose roots lie with people who experience discrimination and exclusion. That's why so many Celtic supporters speak out against sectarianism in every form. Not because we hate anyone, but because we believe everyone deserves the same respect. The question isn't whether traditions are old. The question is whether they're still right. No tradition should be above criticism. No community should be expected to stay silent. And no government should apply one standard to one group and a different standard to another. If equality means anything, it has to mean equality for everyone, not just when it's easy, not just when it's popular. Everyone.